Welcome back my dear students to another class. Today we will read about the square root spiral. Okay, so in the last class we already read about the how to put in the irrational number on a number line. Now today based on that method, and I already told if you didn't see that video, then the description I will give the link. You go through the link and you see that video clearly, so you can understand how to put an irrational number on a number line. Okay, so I already told that to put a irrational number on a number line we are using the Pythagoras theorem. So based on that Pythagoras theorem only, we will just make this spiral. Okay, that is the square root spiral. So what is the square root spiral? First we will see. Okay, so first see, this is the definition that the square root spiral is a spiral composed of right angle triangles. Means here whatever the angles that is the triangle will come, all are the right angle triangle. We already read in the last class that in the number line whenever we were making the root 2, there we were taking here 1, that is 0 and 1, and this is 1 centimeter difference, and we were making a 90 degree over here using a protractor or a compass. I already told you in the last video. So again I am repeating, go through that video so that this concept you can understand clearly. Okay, so again and again using this right angle method we can make a spiral. Okay, so for that this is also called Pythagorean spiral because Pythagoras theorem is used, and this is because after the mathematician Theodorus of Ceren, so Theodorus of Ceren, though, so it is also called spiral, Theodorus spiral of Einstein and Pythagoras snail. So many names it is there. How it looks? It looks something like this. Okay, so you can see here clearly. See here. First from the point P it is starting. Okay, and here Q it is a difference of 1 unit. 1 unit we will take 1 centimeter, because if it is 1 unit, because 1 centimeter, 1 meter, whatever may be unit you can take, but it is 1 only. Okay, so it is not any unit it is mentioned though, so that it is unit, but if we are making we will take 1 centimeter because it will easy for us. Okay, so here first we make here by using the compass, it is making 90 degree. Okay, so this is the concept of root 2 we already read. Now from root 2 root 3 means 3 is coming, that is root 2 square plus 1, or you can say 2 plus 1. Okay, so root 2 square plus 1 square. Okay, so this is that is coming 3. Okay, so in the square root is root 3. So this is the Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem is that hypotenuse equals to square root of p square plus b square. So based on this root 3 equals to square root of root 2 square plus 1 square. So based on this we will again make here another 90 degree. So this came our root 3. Same again by following this, no doubt root 4 is equals to 2, but in this method also we can make. So regularly here up to root 6 it is made, and it is root 7. Now again another also you can make by making 90 degree over here, you can make, that is root 8. So up to here like this when you will do, then it will become like a snail. It will become like a snail. Okay, something. So that reason this is called a Pythagoras snail. Okay, so now this is the concept of your snail. Whenever any square root it is told to make you, then you don't think twice how to make it, just follow the Pythagoras theorem, take a unit and you just make it. Okay, now come to the another concept which is in your book, that is how we will make a positive real number on a number line, the square root of a positive real number. These all irrational numbers we make, that is root 2, root 3, root 5, root 6, root 6, root 7, root 8, root 9, root 9 is 3, root 10. So all these irrational numbers we just came to know how to put on the number line. Now we will think about the next concept, that is the existence of square root of positive real number. What does that mean? That means square root of 2.3 or square root of 5.9. These all are the positive real numbers. Okay, because this is not the irrational number, this is the real, this is the square root of a real number. Okay, so how we will make it? Just we are taking one example, that how to this is one question from R.D. Sharma, that is so square root of 10.5 on the real number line. So to make this on a number line, we will follow one method. Okay, for example, let's take x is a positive real number. What is x? Is a positive real number. So what is the rule for this real number line? That is, if x is the real number, then x plus 1 whole square by 2 minus a square minus b square. Okay, so 2 square minus x minus 1 whole square by 2 square. Okay, so how it will come? 2 square. So this is x square plus 1 plus 2x minus x square plus 1, that it will become minus, then it will become minus, then plus 2x. Okay, so now what it will become? Then it will become 1, that is 1 x square cancel. So what remain the square root? The square root finally it remain, that is 4x by 4, square root of 4x by 4, which is equals to the 4 by 4 cancel, that is root x. Means the finally root x it will come if the positive the square, that is x plus 1 square and x square we will minus. Okay, so based on this we will make this square root of 10.5 on the number line. How you will make just see carefully. Okay, so first take a straight line. How you will make? Take a straight line on your paper. Okay, just make any point, anywhere any point, and give it is none as for example x. Okay, so what is the total distance we took? That is the square root of 10.5, square root of 10.5. So just take 10.5 in your compass, using the compass. Always to mark, always student take this suggestion, use compass. Don't use scale for the measurement, because ruler will give a little vary in the measurement. Always use compass for your marking of the particular length. Okay, so now mark it somewhere, mark it. For example, here mark it. This is the difference of 10.5. Clear? Now just bisect it. Now just what you will do? Just make another point z, another point z at the distance. For example, 1 centimeter I am taking. 1 unit, anything you can take. 1 centimeter you take, 0.1 centimeter you take, but 1 unit you should take. Okay, so you made it. Now this is x, this is y, and this is plus 1. Okay, so now this is x plus 1 and this is x minus 1. Now just bisect x and z. Bisect, how the bisecting you all know better. Okay, bisecting you all know better. Okay, so just take it at the put your compass at x and make an arc, and at z and make another arc. Okay, both side also you can make, that will be more better. You know bisect, how to bisect, it is not necessary to repeat it. Now joint it. Now I am making in the pen tab, so it is not making. You will make means it will come properly. Tool you will use, then it will come properly. Okay, so you give the name as O. Got it? So now O is the midpoint from X and from Z. Okay, so now make an arc on it. Okay, so now at the Y make a 90 degree. At the Y make a 90 degree. It will touch a point. Okay, so now where it will make okay, so this is taking this is takes that this OC sorry OZ. Okay, now I will take for example M. Now take, remember here it is very important. Now this is our representation completed. We will show square root of 10.5. Okay, so take this as a radius, take this my as a radius, take my as a radius and try to make a semicircle. Try to make a semicircle where it will touch. Try to make a semicircle where it will touch, that will show you the 10.3 square root. Clear? Sorry, 10.5 we took. Okay, so this distance is 10.5. Okay, so here for here this is X. Okay, this distance is the square root of 10.5. Got it? So from this is how you will make the real number representation. What is the step? Again, just take a straight line, may I mark a point X, then at the 10.5 make another point Y, then take the 1 unit distance and make it Z. Now XZ bisect, you will get O. From the O, then this is your, from Y you will make 90 degree and you will joint and you will make OM. Okay, you will make a OM. Okay, so now you just take my as the circle radius and make another semicircle where it will make, this will give you the square root of the real number. Okay, so like this you will make a square root of any real number. Okay, with this we will conclude today's class. In the next class we will see the decimal. Okay, so wait for my next video. Thank you all my students.